This is the deep dive prediction and breakdown for the fight between Joseph Benavidez and Askar Askarov. High stakes matchup in the UFC flyweight division. Askarov, the up and coming contender, he's undefeated as a professional, 13-0-1, and that draw coming against current number one contender who just had a draw with Davison Figueiredo, Brandon Moreno. Now, for Joseph Benavidez, coming off two devastating losses in world title fights to Davison Figueiredo, the current champion, was beat up badly in both those matchups. He's going to look to bounce back here against a very stern test. Stylistically, first, let's talk about Joseph Benavidez. You have a southpaw. He has that hands-low style. He likes to switch his stances, and he will like close distance and switch stances as doing so. A lot of times throwing straights. Can potentially leave himself open for counters, though. Now, his opponent, Askar Askarov, also switches stances up well. He's definitely more of a pressure fighter, has a Sambo background. He brings incredible wrestling into this matchup, and I think he will look to put Joseph Benavidez on his back here. And he also is a pretty decent striker, too. I honestly like a lot of factors for Askar Askarov. Some advantages for him are going to be being taller and longer. He's 2 inches taller and has a 2-inch reach advantage. His wrestling is superior to Joseph Benavidez, and he also is undefeated. He's not going to want to lose this fight. He's really towards the top of the division. Taking an O from somebody is going to be extremely difficult, especially Joseph Benavidez being 8 years his senior at 36, whereas Askar Askarov is a young up-and-coming contender at just 28. Now, for Benavidez, some advantages for him are going to be his high-level experience that he brings to this matchup. Multiple-time world title challenger, has been at the top of the division for years and years now, and also his combination striking is definitely pretty high level and could potentially pose some problems for Askar Askarov. Make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the keys to victory for both men. First, let's talk about Askar Askarov. Using his reach advantage and forcing Benavidez to rush inside. Also, timing takedowns while Benavidez gets over aggressive, putting him on his back, scoring points, doing so, fatiguing Joseph Benavidez. And keeping pressure on Benavidez, but not getting too close unless he's looking to grapple. He doesn't want to get too close to the punching range because Benavidez could definitely catch him with some clean strikes. And Benavidez has a fair bit of pop. He is a pretty good striker. Now, keys to victory for Joseph Benavidez in this matchup are going to be landing combination punches, staying off his back. If he's put on his back, it's going to be a bad position for him, and Askar Askarov will really rile up the control time. Also, definitely going to be making Askarov respect his power. He needs to land some clean punches if Askarov is constantly pressuring, looking for takedowns, and not giving Joe the respect. I think this matchup is going to be extremely difficult for Joseph Benavidez. Askar Askarov is an up-and-coming guy, a ton of potential. He's a favorite in this matchup at the -135 favorite to Joseph Benavidez at the +105 underdog. I predict we see Askar Askarov win this fight by a unanimous decision. Should definitely be a fun flyweight matchup. Title implications. Make sure you guys check it out. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and I will see you all in the next video.